Hi there, I'm Lavanna Faye and welcome to Dragon Age 2, episode 12. Okay, so we have a few things. Looks like we've got another rumour from Varric. So, a dwarven merchant named Javaris has been offering good coin in exchange for help. He's already left the city, but Varric is certain he could be caught up to near either the Wounded Coast or Sundermount. I'd like to go out and get that. Doesn't say whether it'll be up in the morning or during the night though, so... we'll have to wait until we get to a transition point and plan accordingly. Ah yes, we have a lot of people to talk to as well, don't we? And we still need to return... Okay. But we are at night right now. There we go. I think we'll go to a secret rendezvous. It is a nighttime thing, so... yeah. Should be easy enough for us to do. And if there's no other nighttime quests, then we can always go to daytime afterwards. We do still have some of the duty things as well, so... yeah, sure, might as well do those at the same time. Okay, and immediately we do seem to have some raiders. Right in front of us. That's for duty. Okay. Well then. Shouldn't be a problem. What do we have here? Just a couple. There's one over there, one there, and one there that have really long health bars. Ah! And the Kunari are up there. Okay. I think this is the first time we've gone to the docks. That's quite nice. I've got secret rendezvous over there. Alright, well let's start off with some Mind Blast, I think. And you can have some horror, I think. Yeah. Oof, nice. Very nice. Okay, and you can have some ice. Beautiful. Alright, let's clean these up as well. Alright. Anyone behind us? No. Good. Just those. Well, you can have a crushing prison. Very nice. Oh, and we are getting some more right here. Okay. Mind Blast. Okay. Yeah, and nobody seems to be taking too much damage, just Carver. Okay, you have the highest health here, so let's get a number 5 on you. And will the hexes replace one another, or will they stack? Let's see, let's give him a misdirection hex as well. Nice. Okay. Couldn't tell if they stacked though, so... oh, very nice. Okay, so we've got Varric and Meryl leveling up. Fantastic. What do we have here? 2 silver, 16 copper. 2 silver, 25 copper. 4 silver, 22 copper. And 2 silver, 27 copper. Okay. Well then, I don't suppose... no, nothing from you. And I don't particularly want to speak to the Kunari right now. And this is where... yes, this should be where duty is. Okay. Oh, okay, these are the Flint Company ones. Those were different mercenaries. Okay, okay. Well, I have some ice.
Let's finish it.
Lovely. And he's almost gone, so let's go for you. Horror. Brilliant. Not getting into the back of my brother. Okay, and you. Nice. Okay. And that's a disused passage right there. Very cool. And they didn't have any remains. Okay. It's just a chest here. Varric, if you wouldn't mind. 10 silver, 57 copper, tiger's eye fragment, and an amulet. Okay, plus 20 attack. That's nice. I'm not so sure I want to go down a disused passage right now, though. Harbour Master's office? I'm guessing that's up here. It must be, because... Well, the X is on the disused passage, so... I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, unless... Really? This open space is the Harbour Master's office? Well, whatever. Never mind. Okay, I should probably get out of Varric, actually. In fact, let's just level him up. Okay, I should probably put some more into cunning, really. But I will... I'll share it out between cunning and dex. Yeah, because he needs both of those. Yes, I'd like to give him Twist the Knife so he gets automatic criticals against anyone who is stunned. That sounds amazing. Alright, and Meryl. Magic. And let's give her a little bit more constitution and willpower. Yeah. You know, I think I might give her Ensnare. Yeah, that'll give her a small area of effect spell for just around her feet. So if she gets swamped by anything, she'll have some protection. That's good. And that's basically the Keeper's magic that you could get in Origins. Well, in Awakening. Okay. Fantastic. And where else are we going? So that is the Kunari compound up there. Down here there's nothing, but over here we have the secret rendezvous, so we might as well come down here first. Yeah, just to have a look around. And make sure that we're not missing anything. Okay, a crate, that's awesome. Just an onyx fragment. Okay. Anything else? None of these are places we can get into? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ah, but we do have a fight. Redwater Raiders. Okay. Okay. And you can have some horror. And you guys can have some Mind Blast. That did not work. Alright, let's get into him then. Definitely want to keep my people safe. And you can have some ice. Yes, okay. Anyone behind? No. Okay, so they're all just over here. Let's get closer then. You. No, you can have a crushing prism. There we go. You can have the misdirection hex. Okay. And you can have the hex of torment. Damn right. And you can have a mind blast.
Now you fall.
Alright, well let's help Carver with that one. Lovely. And then we will get you. Awesome. Oh, there is one left. Oh, easy. Easy. Okay. Do we have more left? That was weird. That was very weird, but I guess... Okay, I guess we didn't have any more. It was just taking a while to figure that out. Good. 2 silver and 12 copper. Okay. 2 silver, 30 copper. We didn't lose anyone in the water or anything, did we? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so around here, disused passage. Okay. We'll probably join up then. Broken statuette. Nice. And nothing here. Okay. So maybe the passages just link up there. Guess we'll see if there's any more passages around. Let's go back, because I don't want to try that passage right now. Yeah. A nice little blocked off area there, that's interesting. Okay, and let's go this way and hopefully find this rendezvous. Those are not enemies as far as I can see. That one's not a disused passage. Okay. Nope, these guys are not going to say anything. Let's go for the crate. A raven feather. Lovely. Okay. And those must be the crates that we're after for one of our dock quests, I guess. Suppose we'll find out if those can be completed in the day. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Ship captains. Oh. Ah. Darn. Okay, well, the quest has been updated and they immediately wanted to attack. I didn't get to see what they were saying, though. Okay. Let her know that the raider captains are dead. God damn it. Yes, so I was supposed to wait and listen to them, I think, but never mind. Never mind. As long as they're dead. Let's give you a crushing prison. Kirkwall official. Oh. That guard isn't going to come and help. Okay. Okay. Let's take out this captain. Some ice. No. Okay. Weirdly enough, I think that guard are the corrupt guards. That's why. Okay. I was just wondering, that guard looked like he turned hostile to me. And after just wandering past, I was starting to wonder if I'd somehow gotten some friendly fire off. But no, it's fine. He was corrupt. Is there someone behind? No, just those two. Okay, let's get that one. Nice. Okay. Unfortunate that I didn't let them speak, but never mind. So, 2 silver, 21 copper. 11 silver, 15 copper, and overland render. That's nice. And a mace. Okay, sailor. Bottle of potent moonshine. Okay. And mercenary archer. 2 silver, 24 copper. Very nice. Okay, and those are probably the crates that we want, but this is during the night, and we need to do that quest during the day, so yeah, we can't do anything with those. Alright then. Well, at least they're dead. We did do half the job. That's leaving the area. No, we want to continue, I think. We just want to get up there. Which is the last place we have left to go. Other than the Kunari compound, and I don't want to go there just yet. Not at night, anyway. Ooh, a crate. Lovely. Tiger's Eye fragment. Okay. Around here. Nothing. Yep, nothing. Okay. Well then, at least we've done one quest. One of the nighttime things is gone. In fact, we only have 1 more thing left to do for duty as well. Yes, we need to go to the Wounded Coast to find the Flint Company mercenaries there. And then that'll be all of the Flint Company mercenaries dealt with. Fantastic. Okay. Well, it wasn't perfect. It was not perfect. But they are gone. And that's all she really wanted. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yes, okay. So let's just rendezvous back at the Hanged Man then, yeah. Okay, and it's right here. Suspicious lady.
The raiders are dead. You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
Hey, awesome. 1 gold. And we've received Ring of the Archmage. And completed the quest. Raider captains are dead and the suspicious lady is pleased. Awesome. So. That ring then. Ring of the Archmage. Okay. Critical damage, physical damage, and magic resistance. Yeah, okay, okay. I'll keep those two. We'll just have to look for a better regeneration rate thing. Let's see what we can give Meryl. Sure, have some attack, Meryl. You can have the extra regeneration rate. Does everyone else have... you have a belt. Yeah, everybody has a belt. Okay. Have some regeneration rate. Okay, so that should be a nice boost to her regeneration. And you can have some fire damage as well, Meryl. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, you can't use any of those, and you can't use any of the weapons either. God damn it. You know, I will let her keep that. I'll let her keep that for now. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Yep. Alright then. So... it's probably a good idea to go to the companions now. Maybe do some of their quests. So... we need to speak with Fenris, speak with Meryl, and talk with Anders. Let's go to Fenris. I'm not sure if we can do that during the day or the night though, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, so that's only a morning thing. Can we not... oh, we can go to Fenris's mansion at night. We can go at night. We'll do that. We'll go to Fenris's mansion. Oh, we have everybody. Okay. Adventures of the Black Fox. Very nice. So I do have a mod, but I haven't installed it just yet. That's Fenris is cleaning up the manor. It just gets rid of all of the corpses, but I think since it's so early in our association, I want him to keep them, at least for a little while, and then, you know, when it becomes obvious that no one's coming after him, then I'll install that mod, and the bodies will disappear. Adventures of the Black Fox. Born Lord Remy Vascal in 863 Blessed, the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire so many tales of his exploits that it's nearly impossible to determine today which are true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, he has become something of a hero of the common people. His initial exploits involved ridiculing the tyrannical and powerful Lord of Valshavin. Wearing a mask, he would appear in public and disrupt the Lord's plans to the point that the Lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox, the origin of the nickname which stuck. That the primary bounty hunter who took the job, Carolis, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime, only after nearly killing him several times, is one of the most popular tales told in taverns today. The story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish, until Carolis becomes so furious at the Black Fox's inexplicable ability to survive that the cunning Remy gains the upper hand, which impresses Carolis so much that the bounty hunter joins him. After years of terrorising the Lord's men and foiling his tax collectors, a favourite pastime of Remy's, according to the Orlesian commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover Savannah de Montfort, in some versions of the tale a mage of the circle no less, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Savannah, and together they escaped Orlais. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in Thedas. As his legend grew, more innkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Fox had visited their village or establishment and performed some legendary feat. If the tales are to be believed, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the crows of Antiva, then kidnapped by a powerful mage in Tevinter. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer, and improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Then, inevitably, he rejoined his band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions, Carolis and Savannah, the wise dwarf Bolek, and the tempestuous knight Sir Clementus, have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that at some point the Black Fox disappeared. He and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of Arlathan Forest, seeking the sunken city of the elves, and never returned. Many more are the tales that expand on what ultimately happened to them in that forest, and postulate on how they could someday be rescued. From The Adventures of the Black Fox by Gaston Guéraud in 911 Dragon. Ooh, maybe they found some elves. Ooh. That's an end to their tale. Yeah, quite an end. My gosh. Okay, so hang on. Yeah, okay. So we when we stormed this area, it was through this door instead. So they've opened this one up, and this was closed. But I don't know why they bothered. I don't know why they bothered, considering they've closed all of the other doors. What was the point? Okay. And there's just this one. Oh, the Imperial Chantry. Okay. Well, there's just this one door that's open. And Fenris lays beyond. So, the Imperial Chantry. There are those who would tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here, that the divine in Val Royeaux reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning within the ancient Tevinter Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rule as meaning that mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Tevinter altered the Chant of Light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Val Royeaux ordered the clerics revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Val Royeaux, an argument that grew until, in 487 Towers, the Chantry in Tevinter elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted divine Valhall, who was not only male, but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of the Magi. This black divine was reviled outside Tevinter, his existence an offence to the Chantry in Val Royeaux. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these rebels, all that the Chantry in Val Royeaux accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of the Magi today rules Tevinter directly, ever since Archon Namaran was elected in 734 Storm, directly from the ranks of the Enchanters, to great applause from the public. He dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within a century the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their places openly within the government. The Imperial Divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the First Enchanters, and operates as Divine and Grand Enchanter both. This is utter heresy to any member of the Chantry outside of Tevinter. A return to the days of the Magisters, which brought the blights down upon us. But it exists, and even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Kunari, still they have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. From Edicts of the Black Divine by Father David of Quoranus, 811 Blessed. Okay. Yeah, mark all as read. I think we've done. Always nice to hear more about Tevinter. Okay, and it just happened to be in Fenris's house as well. Okay, let's get in there. Oh, History of Kirkwall, Chapter 3. Fenris, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Okay, let's have a look at that. The Kunari first thundered into Kirkwall in 756 Storm during last of the new Exalted Marches. The collected nations of Thedas were attempting to drive the Kunari from all northern mainland once and for all. Kunari armies were on the retreat, but in a desperate gamble their fleet circled around the Amaranthine coast and landed a great force near the Marcher city of Ostwick. Their plan was to overwhelm the Marcher cities of Starkhaven and Kirkwall. Starkhaven to block the roads leading north, and Kirkwall to block ships on the Waking Sea coming from Orlais, all in an effort to deny supplies to the Thedas armies assaulting Ravane. The attack on Starkhaven eventually failed, but Kirkwall was attacked in a daring night raid, where the Kunari used their leashed Cerebus mages in an unprecedented display of sorcery. The walls were torn down and the city was taken, and for the next 4 years, Kirkwall endured the most brutal occupation in its history. Writings from that time are scarce. It was not until after the city was freed that the Kunari's deeds came to light. Children taken from families, forced conversion to the Kunari religion, and brutal labour camps. It's ironic that the old slave quarters of Lowtown, still intact after centuries, provided the perfect means for the Kunari to control the city's people. When the famous Orlesian chevalier Sir Michel Lefayel rode into the city after finally defeating the Kunari defenders, he wrote, "Kirkwall is full of people with empty eyes that have had all independent thought driven from them." When Lefayel was appointed the city's first Viscount by the Emperor in 760 Storm, he made it his mission to undo the religious conditioning. The Lefayel bloodline remained popular enough that when the city finally rebelled against Orlesian rule in 805 Blessed, Viscount remained the enduring title for Kirkwall's rulers despite its origin. From Kirkwall, the City of Chains by Brother Genitive, 924 Dragon. Interesting. Okay. Alright, just invading your bedroom, Fenris. I hope you don't mind. Really? I hope there's a room in here that actually has a ceiling, and he should definitely be in it, because... Really? Really, Fenris? This is hardly defensible. Let's talk to him.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Huh. Okay. God. Molly. At least let him sit down. Okay, he does sound like a terrible man. Do you really want to start flirting with him? Yes, she does. I mean, we might as well. At least we'll give him a laugh or something, maybe a chuckle.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind, I'll give you that.
Alright, okay, so he's not exactly interested, but he's not offended, so that's good.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
The small things like smashing bottles. Yes, but you don't have anything on your feet, so that's kind of dangerous. This can't be easy. Okay, diplomatic, that's nice. That was a waste. Yeah. Or you want revenge. Okay. What can't be easy? I'm going to assume that she's talking about him being on the run. And we'll just go with that one, sure. May as well stay diplomatic, at least at first.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
To my whining? Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ferelden was her home for most of her life, all of her life really, until she got here. And although they were on the run most of the time, they didn't have the Templars breathing down their necks like they do here. So yes, they've definitely thought about it. She's definitely thought about it.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
Personally, I feel like she should, really. I really feel like she should. Hawke should want to go home. Just cutting those ties off. Just because the game says that, well, your family's here now, so, you know, make a new life. Doesn't sit well with me. I think I'd want to do the middle one here, maybe someday. I don't want her to say no to the possibility. I want her to keep it at least in the back of her mind.
I have to admit, it's an attractive idea.
But not now. I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Must be. Must be. Okay, let's investigate. Yeah, we'll just go from the top of the list down. You're staying in Kirkwall then. I mean, it's not like he has a place, technically. This isn't his.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan? Okay.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Been told? Okay. You don't remember?
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Well, he did say he didn't want to talk about this. Getting one-word answers is fair enough, really. Where is Daenerys now? Yeah. Oh, we might as well ask. Maybe he has some leads.
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
Naturally. Okay. Yeah, sure. How long has it been since he escaped?
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Daenerys has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
More likely he has his blood and can follow it like a phylactery. He might even have a phylactery. Okay, yeah, he's been on the run alone then.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Daenerys will not give up, however. I await his return.
That doesn't seem like it's a good idea, waiting for him to come back and find him, but at the same time, it's the best idea because at least he knows then where he's going to appear.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I would like to say good plan, but his good plan means that he would actually have to go to Minrathous and find him, track him down and find him. Why bother though? That's interesting. Would she ask that though? It's clearly very important to him. It means a lot to him. Hey, maybe by the time that happens and we're such good friends, we'll go with him. Sure. Good plan. Why not?
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
Yeah. No one wants to be hunted, but if you are going to be hunted, you might as well turn around and kill the hunter. Yeah, okay. You whine too much. I'm sorry, or you can make a home here. Let's just go for the top one. He could make a home here. He could forget about it all, or at least put down some roots, make connections, and then he'll have a lot more help when his master comes knocking.
If you're looking to start a life, you could stay.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters. Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Oh. Ah! Okay, so your intense flattery has paid off. Damn. Well. Yes, okay. I can't leave you hanging here, Molly. Go for it.
Maybe I should be thanking Ansel.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow, we got some friendship. Damn right. Okay, how did we manage that? Awesome. Find Fenris is staying at Daenerys' abandoned Hightown mansion. Okay, that is completed. Fantastic. Fantastic. And she's made a start on putting the moves to the poor guy. So. Never give up, Molly. If it's something you want, go for it. Okay, oh, he has his sword by... Oh, a sword by his bed. Look at the size difference between that and that. That's probably more like a dagger, isn't it? In this world. Or no, not even in this world. In this retelling by Varric, that is a dagger. No, not a sword. Okay. I like the thought that the weapons are so large because Varric spends a lot of time describing them to people. Well, to Cassandra, really. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, where do we want to go? It's probably gonna be a morning thing. Yeah, okay. We will go to Gamlen's house, and then I think we'll make a stop at Viscount's Keep for Aveline. Okay, anything in here? No, we're good. Okay, so then, now that we have started actually flirting, I think now is the time to do something with our hair. Okay. Okay, this was quite difficult to decide on because she does have someone to impress now and someone to look pretty for. So she's trying to bring that out a little bit, but she's still a mercenary. So she still needs to get her hair out of the way and under control. So I had to put it up. But yeah, it's out of the way. It's braided a little bit, so it doesn't look too bad. And you know, who knows how long that is? Who knows where she started and finished that braid? It doesn't look like it has an end or a beginning, so we can just say that the length of her hair is up in the air. Yeah, okay. I think that's good enough for me. Yeah, okay. At least for now. She's just trying a little bit. She's trying a little bit. And I think... Ugh, you know, I think that hair framing her face might get a little bit annoying, but we'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, now that she's actually actively flirting with someone and he flirted back, she has someone to impress. So... yeah, alright, let's go. So, who do we want then? We've been leaving Aveline hanging for far too long, I think, so... yeah, we'll take Aveline. We're just handing in that quest. So let's take Carver. And... Isabella. Yeah. Okay, and it is during the day. So let's get up there. Okay. And we should have looked around this place, so let's just get in there.
That corner looks dusty. How embarrassing.
Dusty
Not much room
corners.
in the barracks, but
Oh.
there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Well, good. Well then, let's get in there then.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Fair enough.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
Unbelievable.
Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Oof. Threatening us with jail.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Whose patrol was it?
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Oh, I can't believe that it stuttered right then. Ugh. Well, whatever. Let's get that duty roster.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
Saved her a mess of trouble. Saved her life, more like. Yeah, okay, the top two here. The diplomatic one and the sarcastic one. It was routine, or she would have been alone. Let's go with the routine. I want to see how often that route was actually patrolled.
So there was nothing unusual about it at all?
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Damn right,
So
she's
the
a good
satchel
one.
gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
Yeah. And this may get you into more trouble, but it's a setup. It is a setup, yeah. Oh, I kind of want to say that one because it seems like it's an investigate option, but we're doing this, so. And who cares? That guy shouldn't be allowed to keep office. Not in a order of law.
A messy way to pass information. Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Indeed. Okay. The way it should be. And Aveline and Isabella have leveled up. Brilliant. Okay, Guardsman Donick's patrol will take him right into a trap. Take Aveline to Lowtown at night to rescue him. Okay, so that's going to be a while off then. That one's going to be a while off. Let's... Sure, let's level up Aveline. Yeah, having more stamina would be a good thing, I think. And just a little bit more strength. Sure, let's give her this. It's her personal thing, so why not? She needs more cunning, so let's get her up to 20. So she's almost at where Varric is. In fact, let's get her to 21. Why not? Let's try Savvy. It sounds like it'd be really good to have an extra defense per enemy. So why not? And we can always swarm on those that are on her. Yeah. So she shouldn't be at too much of a disadvantage. Alright. Well then. Let's get out of here. And what do we want to do with the day?
I've been waiting all day.
What quests do we want to do? Let's see. I think it might actually be more useful right now to just head off to the gallows and do some of that stuff. I do have Carver with me, don't I? No, I don't think I do. Let's get out of... Oh yeah, no, yeah, I do. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't think anyone else needs to go to the gallows other than Carver. Wayward Son, so Finreal, okay. Well then, no, I think we'll be fine with this. Although, maybe I should take a mage with me. I could get rid of Aveline and we could take just Carver and I'll replace her with Anders or Merrill. Yeah, one of these two. Let's take Anders. Why not? Okay. And then let's get to the gallows. Okay, so we've got Emmerich right there. Thrask.
Isabella,
oh.
you captained a ship. That's a lot of men to handle, but for you to command.
Well, aren't you just adorable, fumbling for a topic?
You say that like I'm harmless.
As harmless as a pup that will someday grow into its fangs and sink them deep.
Sure, keep teasing. I'll show you how much of a pup I am.
I know. That's why I do it.
Oh, poor Carver. Poor Carver. Oh well. I suppose they... Oh, okay, so... I suppose they'll always see him as just the other Hawke. It's unfortunate. But yes, we have Tobrius there, Emmerich there, Thrask there, and the Templar recruits. Even more over here. Record Keeper. And whoever that is. Salivitus. Okay. Well, let's start on this side. Let's go to Tobrius.
Maker, here are him of...
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
Yeah. The guards or the Templars?
I am Tobrias.
Oh,
You
Tobrias,
and
okay.
that man are both Hawks. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
Oh, he remembers our father. That's lovely. Yeah, we're just going to ask him about the fact that he wrote to our father. That's why we're here. There's no need to antagonize him or anything.
I found a letter you sent about a friend of his you could not name.
Ah, the Templar. Your father could not write to him directly, lest the Order find out.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Interesting. Okay, so our father was allowed to leave by a Templar. That is very surprising. It's very surprising. It's particularly for Kirkwall itself. I kind of want to know. The fact that her father even trusted him, that is ridiculous. But I suppose that just makes it all the more surprising, so sure, let's go with that.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
Oh. Terrorizing the shopkeeper by looking at his wares but never buying.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Sir Morivar Carver. Okay, so we've got father's letters and our quest has been updated. Family history. Carver will be most surprised to learn of his namesake. Speak with him about this. We will. We will. Okay. Let's level up Anders. Oh, he's got 2 level ups. Okay. Let's give him some more constitution and willpower then. Absolutely. And what does vengeance have then? Let's go with panacea. And aid allies. Yeah, sure, why not? Both of those sound pretty cool. And it's Anders. He should have some heal spells. Yeah. Okay. Death of a Templar. Let's have a look at that then. The dry, dusty earth swallows up salty drops that splatter its surface. A tiny insect pauses, sensing the vibrations and scurries off, leaving behind its invisible enemy. As the drops fall, the dark circles merge together, expressing a mirror to their creator. The primal emotions of bloodlust and sorrow blend into a lethal cocktail that breaks the strongest of men. The jurisdiction of strength must be left to the spirit, not arm nor chest. Only the wisest turn to his inner sanctuary to partition the mind from an all-consuming madness. Seductive voices whispering promises of glory, weighting down the weaker path of the flesh, bringing a death far worse than that of hot lead or steel. These blank, hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternally. Living comfortably amongst material possessions, it is easy to misunderstand the true meaning of uncontrollable hate. Failing to understand the power of fighting against pure, unfaltering beliefs, against foes that listen only to their soul. Uncontrollable hate, influenced and thus removed from innocence. The scar is permanent and internal. The rain, now red, feeds the debt owed for actions past, seeking further into the earth as the mind draws slower. What was it that drew himself, to this situation? The mind ebbs and parts to a lingering memory of true innocence. He entered war as a newborn enters the world, unknowing of both the horrors and light of the Maker that will save him. The sound of metal sliding along leather comes from above him. From the second he was born to his soon-to-be dying breath, his mind was processing and analysing knowledge and experiences. It is true that he thought he could be wise in his own eyes, but only the most humble recognises that he knows very little. Bias, speculation, and all of false pretences make way to the sound of the sweeping steel. And then finally, his soul, as ready as his eyes dry from this final understanding, enters his promise of its purest form. From Death of a Templar by Sir Andrew, Knight of Andraste and Templar Archivist. 9/4 dragon. Nice. Okay. Well, well, well. Alright. And we might as well speak to Emmerich then. Gosh, I love how that looks. I love how that looks. I mean, weathered is fine, but shiny is how it should look, I think. Particularly in a place like this that seems to revel in the fear that it can evoke in the mages around them. I think polishing those statues is something they'd probably have the mages doing, or the Tranquil anyway. They'd have someone doing it. So, Emmerich.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
Very, very little. Okay, I can swear that the killer won't get away. I think the sarcasm thing is a little bit too... It's too silly. This is a heavy topic. This is a heavy topic. Or I could do the diplomatic. I did what I could. Let's just say that we did what we could. Let's stay diplomatic for now. We don't know enough about this Templar to really attract his attention. And we wouldn't want to, well, make him think of us more than he already does. So swearing that the killer won't get away probably won't work in our favour as an apostate. So yeah, let's try to slide under the radar a bit and go with the diplomatic one.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished. I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
That would be nice. Okay, we got 3 gold for that. Fantastic. Emmerich is continuing his investigation into the missing women. Good. I mean, he doesn't seem addled, does he? But he must be, otherwise I don't see how... Well, I've already beaten that dead horse with a stick in last episode, so... Whatever. I think I'll probably leave it here, though. Oh, look at that. Side by side with my brother. I like that. I like that. Standing a lot closer than they usually do. They always sort of step back. But yeah, that's lovely. I like it. Okay, so I will leave it here. We will finish off chatting to everybody in the gallows courtyard next episode. And maybe speak to a few other companions as well. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.